Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome. Olori Naomi is rumored to have performed, her first ritual with the Ooni of Ife. That is a ritual as a man and his wife, okay? They said, owing to the fact that Naomi had angrily left the palace on her own without the Ooni of Ife sending her away, that for Naomi to be reunited with the Ooni of Ife traditionally, they needed to perform 12, rituals. And I think another 4 different ones that will be performed. Is it 3 with the Ooni of Ife? And they said she has performed one of those 3 with the Ooni of Ife over the weekend. In the rich cultural and spiritual tradition of the Yoruba people, rituals hold profound significance, particularly within the revered Ile-Ife royal lineage. If the Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi have indeed performed, they said the Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi have indeed performed their first ritual rite together since, she left the palace. It symbolizes a powerful moment of reconciliation, renewal, and reestablishment of divine harmony within the sacred, monarchy. Now, traditional importance of the full moon ritual, because they said that ritual is supposed to be performed every full moon, okay? They say 1, spiritual cleansing and purification. Queen Naomi's departure from the palace was marked with intense emotion and unresolved tension. In Yoruba tradition, especially within royal settings, separation and return often require purification rite to cleanse any lingering negative energy. The 12 cleansing rituals she is supposed to undergo before reuniting with the Ooni of Ife is likely to remove spiritual impurities, ensuring she returns in peace and harmony into the ancestral, palace of the Ooni of Ife. Number 2, they say restoration of cosmic and marital balance. The additional 3 ritual that is supposed to be performed with the Ooni of Ife, as in the full moon ritual, holds significant spiritual weight, okay? The full moon is a period associated with renewal, transformation, and heightened spiritual power. In Yoruba cosmology, it is time where celestial forces are at their peak, making it ideal for rituals to strengthen relationships, destiny, and divine alignment. By performing these rites together, Queen Naomi and the Ooni reaffirm their spiritual connection as a divine couple. Now, number 3, they say reaffirmation of royal legitimacy. The Ooni of Ife is not just a king, but also a spiritual leader and custodian of Yoruba tradition. His marriage and relationship with, Olori Naomi are not merely personal, but symbolic of the kingdom's stability and cosmic order. This ritual, therefore, serves as a public reaffirmation of Queen Naomi's position within the palace, restoring her legitimacy as the Ooni's wife and the mother of the royal household. Number 4, appeasement of the ancestors and oracles. In Yoruba tradition, the ancestors and deities, Orisha, plays a vital role in the lives of the living. A queen's return to the palace after a turbulent departure is not just a matter of human decision. It must also be accepted by the spirit that governs the land. Rituals performed under the full moon would involve, offering incantation and prayers to appease the spirit, seeking their blessing for the union. Number 5, symbol of new beginnings and joyous celebration. The celebration of supporters. The jubilation of supporters signify that this spiritual rite is not just about purification, but also about restoration and new beginnings. As we are hearing what is going on right now, they said the Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi have done this right. That they are supposed to do 12 traditional rites. Now, they shared the 12 traditional rites through 3 into 4 places. They have covered the first 3, they have covered the second 3, and they said they are going into the third 3. But apart from this very 12, they are supposed to do another 4. No, three full moon ritual, and the 3 full moon rituals will be done between Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi alone, okay, as man and wife. And that 3 full moon ritual, they say one of them was what was done by Iyanifa in the palace just when they found out this last full moon, okay? And so they said it's very, very important for these rituals to be done, that by the time they are done with all the rituals, Nami and the Ooni of Ife will be seen publicly again, and they will be recognized as man and wife. And that is why they said that, you know, marrying a king is not a tea party affair in the Yoruba land. And they say when you go to come back in, it's usually a very big problem, because the rituals will be endless rituals. Perform this today, perform that today, tomorrow. And that happens to be the reason why they said Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi have not been seen in public, apart from that event that happened in Akure. But you know, they can actually be seen in public, but they say they cannot be seen as man and wife in public in the Yoruba royal tradition, except these traditional rites are completed, right? And so that is the reason why you see things have been the way they are. But so far, they have recorded a lot of progress. They said they've done the first 3, and they have covered, since Iyanifa came, things have been very easy. They have covered the second 3. So they will do the third 3 and the fourth 3 again, and they will do the remaining full moon ritual. I think it's remaining 2 full moon rituals. And then, you know, they will be recognized in public, and she will be announced again publicly, and they will be together again. And so that is why people tell you that marrying a king, it comes with a lot of, you know, beautiful things, but it takes a lot. You have to be very careful, and you go through a lot. Ooni of Ife is not just any kind of king. He is a very big king. And so things that has to do with Ooni of Ife, you know, has to do with laws, spiritual laws, guidance, and all of that. And he cannot just get up and make a decision. There are people there in the palace who see all of this tradition as, you know, nothing more, nothing less. You have to go through this tradition. They said that Ooni of Ife had even tried to work out modalities where the 12 rituals, that is the 3 rituals divided into 4 places, will be reduced to at least and 3 rituals divided into 2 places. They refused. As a matter of fact, they said they really refused. Even Iyanifa said the rituals must be complete, so that an army does not come in and there are openings for things to continue to happen. While they continue to try to clean the palace of the Ooni of Ife, they are also using 1 stone to kill 2 birds. They are also trying to restore whatever is left between the Ooni of Ife and Olori Naomi. They said there was so much jubilation when this ritual was performed in the palace, and that it was mind-blowing. People were very happy, as they have a lot of supporters who want them back together. I'm also happy about this, but I'm going to bring you more updates. Do not forget that these are all alleged rumors, unverified information making the rounds on social media, and should not be seen as fact.